So let's see. The Who in the early days supported, as we already said, or opened for the Beatles, the Stones, the Kinks, and so many others. Those bands were often writing, as you've said, music to make love to. But you have said that Pete was writing music to fight to. Can you explain that and how that put the Who in its own lane?
I said that because it was a good soundbite. Knowing how the press work, I don't, but there was something about the energy of the Who. We're a rock band. Rock and roll was, music to make love to. It's that in out down. Ding, 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 ding. The Who are not that. Who is it's on the one. And it wasn't particularly his early songs. I mean, things like Happy Jack, I'm a Boy.
Yeah.
That was a terrible period for me as a singer, because I'm thinking, how do I get into this? And of course, to be a good singer, you have to understand what you're singing, and you have to a certain amount become the part as an actor. So it was very, very tricky. But I listen back to them now, and I think I still succeeded. I listened to I'm a Boy, for instance, which is a song about I think it was a triplet who was a boy, but his mother wanted 3 girls. And she had 2 girls and a boy. So she treated the boy like a girl. And of course he's going, but I'm a boy, I'm a boy. And that frustration of that, if you listen to the vocal now, it's got a haunting quality to it. I was obviously a better actor than I realized, even in those days. But it was a terrible period as far as singing goes, because I couldn't find the voice of the Who. This was all kind of, that was
you didn't identify with the songs, or musically you weren't as inspired?
Everything was such a big stretch. And then of course we got into doing Tommy, and it was whilst doing Tommy in the studio, I was stretching myself further and further, because Tommy is a complicated character, and he's got this kind of brash, large S side to him, to his character. There's this tiny little voice inside going, "See me, feel me," and that was a stretch. But I started to get more comfortable with what I was singing, and getting a picture of what this is all about. And when we got that on stage, that's when I really found I could expand that and build on it, which led to obviously Who's Next, and then on to Quadrophenia.
Yeah, you really came into your own at that point.
Yeah.